My name is Karen Huey, and I'm the Assistant Director of the Ohio Department of Public Safety. I became Assistant Director in 2019 when Governor DeWine came into office, originally working with Director Tom Stickrath for the first term, and then was honored to continue working with Director Andy Wilson when he took over the helm. My areas of responsibility are the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, the Ohio Office of Criminal Justice Services, Ohio EMA, EMS. I also work with facilities, HR, IT, Homeland Security. I do spend quite a bit of time in the Homeland Security area because I work as the Governor's Homeland Security Advisor, and recently took over the chair of the GSAC, which is the national group of Homeland Security Advisors. And also I spend time on the Ohio Collaborative, which of course is the police community relations group out of OCJS, and we work on the standards for law enforcement certification, and that's been very successful and very rewarding. I would say the most influential woman that I know is Betty Montgomery. Betty Montgomery was my boss, my mentor, and friend. I worked with her in the Attorney General's office when she became the first woman Attorney General. It was fascinating to see what she did with that organization and how she moved the Attorney General's office into very much a crime-fighting law enforcement force multiplier. She is an incredible person. She was kind enough to let me tag along with her, and she let me grow and take on new projects and develop my career as she did her work. I have always worked in the criminal justice law enforcement area, and those are male-dominated areas. So there's always a bit of a challenge as you walk into the room, as you're seated at the table. Why is that person here? They don't look like they fit. So just overcoming those feelings of, do I belong here? Because you absolutely do. It took me a while, but eventually you learn that you belong at the table. People do want you there, and they're interested in your opinions and your thoughts. So I think it's important just to kind of develop that confidence in yourself. Even though you don't fit the exact mold, you do belong there. Women have been able to develop a better work-life balance than when I first started. When I first started working, it was challenging to have family and career. But today, I think it's more common. People, they just work it into their lives. Employers understand that there's going to be a need for work-life balance. There's more flexibility because you can do both, and careers are very rewarding. So if that's your choice, if that's what you want to do, you absolutely can do it. And I think there's more favorability and flexibility for women to find that path so that they're not as stressed as maybe we have been in the past. I would tell my younger self, I would give myself some grace. I was very hard on myself because I wasn't sure where I was going with my career or what my career was going to be. So I thought I should have been farther along, and I was very hard on myself. So I would tell my younger self just to relax, take it easy. Every path, every step you take on your path is going to lead you to where you're going to end up, and they're all important. Take the opportunity when it's presented to you. That is the one thing I've always done in my career is I've said yes. If someone reaches out and offers me something, if they ask me to participate in something, my default is yes. So I think some people are hesitant, and I think you just need to push yourself a little bit forward and take those opportunities. Relationships are key. as you move through your career and your jobs, make sure you're developing those relationships, both up the chain and down the chain. It's very important as you move along in your career, being able to have that wider network. It will definitely benefit you in the long run.